Here I am again. I was saying that there's still a 5% chance of getting it, even if you've had your 2 shots. Which means that if you meet 20 people who have the disease and are infectious, there you go. Or if you meet 2 people 10 times, or 10 people twice, and even I do that, and they're all infectious, there you go. You got it. Too much for the poor little vaccine to help. And 5 people 4 times. And if all are infectious and you're not wearing a mask. I'm still wearing the mask when I'm around people. As you see, I didn't hardly seen a soul, except I saw one person on their porch turned away from me during this entire walk. But if I saw someone coming toward me, I'd do some social distancing. And if that didn't work, put the mask on. I'd have to shut down the camera to do it. Oh, there's a dog up there. Don't like that. So far, I'm okay. The old legs were a bit stiff getting started, but I think I'm going to be alright once I get moving again on a regular basis. My gat. Sounds like something a 1940s gangster would say. Hopefully the dog is not going to bother us as we walk quietly past. There's the dog. Hey, puppy. He's a scaredy cat. Oh, I think he's... Yeah, I think he has... Are you going to be difficult? You going to be a good doggy? Are you going to let me pass? I think he is. Yeah. I'm okay. I don't bother anybody. I'm just a little dark rain cloud hovering over your honey tree. Oh, you see, here's a person. He's also taking evasive actions. Good morning. There you go. 6 feet apart. That's the way to do it. So I think like in another block we'll, maybe more. We'll be down on Front Street. And maybe the plan will be, and as we all know, the plan must always go ahead as planned. The plan will be to walk south on Front Street until I come to Clinton, which will lead me back home. It's a long walk. I'm sure I'll be exhausted by the time I get there. But it's good exercise. I think it should be about 3 miles. A 5K run. kids. Oh, it's, I guess he's a veteran. My brother was a veteran. I went to college instead. But by then it was 76. And there wasn't much of anything going on. And they got rid of the draft. So I didn't have to go. My being a pacifist, I didn't think I'd be doing much good. I've always taken the teachings of Jesus very seriously. At least in 74, when I was born again. As I perceive it. Which I now view as more of a walk toward God. Though I should certainly hope I have also found the presence of the Holy Spirit in my life. And I think that has kept me from doing a lot of things I wanted to do, but wouldn't dare, for the fear of God and so forth. Still wouldn't like to. What do you expect? More than 30 years. Seems like they're filling their fountain. I guess this is more than a block. This tree is lovely, dark and deep. The woods, the streets down here are a bit twisted. They don't go very far, all of them. Or perhaps it would be better English to say, not all of them go very far. Lots of dead ends. That's something I've noticed about Binghamton. They like their dead ends. Different parts developed at different times. There's the descent to Front Street. And the end of Prospect. As you see, we've hardly seen a living soul on this entire mile and a half. There you go. You can even see the end of it. I have a neighbor who runs his motorcycle at the oddest hours. Like just as I'm getting ready for bed. Then he goes away for a little bit. And he comes back. And like he's doing a run around the block. This view takes you all the way over to the other side of town. There's an old hospital over there that I've been to. Don't know if I still have that video. This must go somewhere. Yep. I almost took a wrong turn on a snowy day. Took me miles out of the way. Got lost in town here. I took a left and I should have taken a right. Now, what is this here? Something on the sidewalk. Hopefully it's something just inert. Oh, it's a bit of tire. Nothing to worry about. Thought it was a dead animal. Maybe even a live one. Can you see through the trees there? That street dead ends here with driveways to either side. But it goes down to another street. That's the Kmart across the river from us. There, of course, is no more Kmart. But that was the building it was in. And there's a whole shopping center attached to that, which is pretty much derelict. One of the few shopping places in the downtown. And that whole street is empty now. And here we see, the Front Street. Told you I'd take you that far. So we're about halfway to the city park at this point. That's on the highway alongside the creek. I forget the name of this creek. I want to call it the Cadorus, but the Cadorus is York, Pennsylvania. It's strange. I remember creeks that I haven't been anywhere near. Kind of go in it and kind of do a jig. It's an old joke from my preaching days. Down in Cumberland County, where I went to college in Pennsylvania. But I can't remember the creek down here. One 86. I think they're turning 17 into 86. I think they've gotten as far as like past us. It's supposed to go all the way out to like Erie and okay, Clinton Street, Court Street, downtown, other way 17, 88, 86, 81. and 11 north and south. Oh, that's Front Street. Yeah, I remember things better from the 80s than I do from now. There's a creek ahead of us on the opposite side of this street. We're not going there. Just gonna make a right. It shouldn't be hard to get over to Clinton from here. Mostly all downhill. Like my life. It's all downhill from here. But I think I'll enjoy the coasting. So they just renovated this and put in new bridges. Road surface. Making it all the more complicated for any person to walk that way. It's awful. If I want to get through there, I'll take the bus. So you don't know if it's safe to take this Franklin because it will almost certainly end in a dead end somewhere. There, at least it touches something else, so it would be safe. But then you don't know that that street won't end in a dead end. City of Binghamton. So I'm just going to fill this chip. Didn't bring along a spare chip, but it did bring along a spare battery. Haven't used this camera in untold eons. First Ward, Northern Gateway. Northern part of town is called the First Ward. And I live in the First Ward, all the way out on the West End. It's not a very large city, but it's a pretty one. Has some scenic places, such as the one up ahead. Some very nice houses down by the river. The Susquehanna, which is where the creek to our left ends. The creek comes down from higher regions where they have, I think they just have the county fair there. No trespassing. It only goes. I see it goes up to the. I didn't know that was a walkway. Huh. I've eaten at the Red Oak. It's all right. hoping that by September they'll have dine-in. Not here though. Texas Roadhouse out on the highway. Take the bus out there. And then maybe I'll walk back. Depending on the weather. But I'll have to do it late. Because the restaurant doesn't have, or didn't when they were opened, doesn't have early hours. Oh, they're selling the place. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of our beloved restaurants if you have beloved restaurants. Little playground. It'd be Memorial Day. I don't know that the buses are running anyhow. I do believe I'm going to be hurting when I get back to the house. Yeah, we came down from there. Not wise to leave your car running, especially at a gas station.